Hey folks, just the other day I put up a video on the Soul Boom social media channels about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. What a tragedy it was. How we can't kill people we disagree with, even if we find them horrifically offensive. And how we need to come to a deeper kind of spiritual healing that underlies something as basic as like, hey, we need to bring the temperature down. We need to do a lot more than bring the temperature down. And in an upcoming episode, is coming out in a couple of weeks, I got to interview the great actor Mark Ruffalo, and we had a discussion about the assassination because it had just happened, and some great points were made. And I wanted to share it with you all to give kind of a broader scope and perspective to what we're talking about. So here's a little sneak peek of an episode with Mark Ruffalo. It'll be out soon. Stay tuned for it. Enjoy. Well, I'm just going to bring it up, even though it's hard to bring up. Charlie Kirk was killed.
Yeah, man.
This is tearing the country apart in so many ways, and the country is being torn apart in so many different ways. While I didn't agree with his ideas, shooting someone that we disagree with, even if they're vociferous and loud and out there, is so colossally wrong-headed. I spoke to a couple of let's say some liberal friends last night at an event, and they were like, you won't find me shedding any tears. And someone else was like, oh, well, there was a little bit of a kind of a good riddance thing. And it's like, guys, no.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I know.
We cannot think or talk that way.
Not at all.
That is not
It's
okay.
so dangerous, man. I mean, my first thought was, also we had another school shooting.
Yeah. Which totally got buried in the headlines.
Got buried in the headlines. Of course it would, though. And listen, I'm someone who, my brother was murdered. I lost my brother through gun violence, And so this is a real personal topic for me. There's no winning. We'll never win this way. There's no idea that if we cheer on our opponents being hurt or harmed in any way, that we win as a society. And we all lose. Like I know what his family is going through. Like I understand that on such a personal level. And it's a tragedy that not only the person who is killed experiences, but the entire family and community around that person. Like this is no joke, And so it does break my heart, even for someone that is not my political opponent, who would probably call me an idiot.
Now I want to push back, but I want to push back on you a little bit for even using the word opponent.
Right.
Like someone who disagrees with, who we disagree with, even vehemently, and we think they're sending the country in exactly the opposite wrong direction that goes against even Jesus's teachings himself. Like, how can we reframe it from opponent to, just someone we disagree with? I don't know what the word is exactly.
Yeah, maybe that is the wrong word, but it's someone who's, we might be on complete ideological opposite ends of the world, but this is the problem in the world. Like, where do we go when violence is the only solution?
Yeah.
Like, that's the final solution, that ethos is what we're going to embrace.
Yeah.
Which is where we're at now. I mean, people are walking around with weapons of war. This is a weapon of war. I mean, I don't know what killed him, but more often than not, we're seeing people killed with weapons of war that are nothing.
It was a sniper rifle. So this
for
was
nothing
planned.
more than to kill human beings. That's what these weapons are for, And so when we keep signing off on that as a nation, we're signing off on more and more of when you keep signing off on those weapons being acceptable, you're actually tacitly signing off on them being used on human beings as the ultimate solution to conflict, any kind of conflict, ideological conflict. if that's why I don't know why he was murdered. I'm assuming that's what it was. I don't know why.
We don't know. Yeah.
We see, in Minnesota, we haven't been talking about those people who were murdered. Those are political assassinations, This is like, now we've had 2 in this year alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying because first of all, it's lacking empathy, It's like, it's dehumanizing to us. And we see what we see overseas. When you take away every other form of disagreement, when you take away people's voices, when you take away their ability to express themselves, when you take away their freedoms, when you take away their rights, when you know.
Or even if you create an environment of fear where people feel fearful to express themselves, whether on the political right or the political left, like, oh, I can't go to college campuses now and speak my opinion?
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Where does that head? Where is the final destination of that?
Yeah.
It's bloodshed.
And my fear for this is that it's starting a cycle on both the right and the left.
That scares me.
Like Gandhi, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, kind of continued cycle of the solution being, the only solution left being violence.
And that's an ethos that I see being expressed, It's disturbing, it's sad, it's like it's just a lack of imagination on the part of Americans that this is where we are, Yeah, it's sad, man.
Yeah.
I feel for those people.
The Soul Boom Podcast. Subscribe now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you get your stupid podcasts.